Hi guys, and welcome back to class. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at advanced audio effects, its application, and how we can adjust them to suit our output delivery in Adobe Premiere Pro. So today we have two different sounds. One which is a subtle soundtrack that starts subtle but continues to play some sort of beats, and we have a lady speaking French giving instructions, and when I play it, this is what we have together.
Il est possible d'interagir tout au long de ce cours. Dans ce cas, vous devriez écouter la bande sonore et ensuite prendre le temps de lire tout le contenu avant de poursuivre le cours.
Okay, this is what we have for the beginning, and this is actually nice, but there are ways we could fine-tune this or make it more creative. And one of the things I would be doing is to add some sort of effects or some sort of modification to the sound to make it a little bit more pleasing or tell more story, so to say. So to achieve this interface or this setup, one thing I did was to go to the audio workspace layout, and after the audio workspace layout, I just set up my effects panel. I just expanded my effects panel and expanded a few effects in the audio effect interface. So when you come here, you need to just open up delay, you need to open up amplitude and compression. You also need to open up filter and EQ, because there are some things I'll be pointing out to you in this. So one of the things we are going to be doing is to use the parametric equalizer and see what it is all about. I want us to have a feel. Many a times you do not need many of these effects on everything you do, but you do need to know what they do and what they stand for. So the first thing I'll be showing you is the low pass filter. So what the low pass filter does, when I drag it and drop it into the timeline, and that's I dropped it on the speech. That's a French Canadian woman giving instruction. So I dropped it on the speech, and this is what it does. It basically kills the eyes in the audio. So this allows you to just listen to the bass part. That's the low part of the audio. So when I play this is what it sounds like.
Il est possible d'interagir tout au long de ce cours. Dans ce cas, vous devriez écouter la bande sonore.
If you agree with me, this sounds more like a phone conversation, so to say, and you could actually use this effect if you want to mimic a phone conversation, or you want to mimic some sort of background sound that does not sound so clear. And yep, that's what we have for this one. So I'll be removing that using the Command Z or the Control Z, and I will also be going to the high pass filter. That means we do not want to listen to the bass part, we just want to listen to the treble part of the audio that we have.
Il est possible d'interagir tout au long de ce cours. Dans ce cas,
this one also sounds like a telephone conversation, but there are two different variations. One sounds like it's a background voice, it's below, and one sounds like it's way far away and we need to pick the call and the phone is on a loudspeaker.
vous devriez écouter la bande sonore et ensuite prendre le temps de lire tout le contenu avant de poursuivre le cours.
So yeah, we are also going to be deleting that as well, because that's not what we are looking at today. Well, I'll be moving to the analog delay, and when I introduce the analog delay, this is what we have, because it sort of echoes or delay the sound in a way. So let's play it and hear what we have.
Il est possible d'interagir tout au long de ce cours. Dans ce cas, vous devriez écouter la bande sonore et ensuite prendre le temps de lire tout le contenu avant de poursuivre le cours.
This sounds very nostalgic. It sounds kind of very creative. It sounds like you are telling more of a story, because as it starts in a very subtle tone, more like you miss somebody, and it's provoking this euphoria feeling and more like you want to meet somebody or you miss somebody and you wish they were here at this point in time. So why I do this is because it sort of even flows more with the background sounds that we are working with, and I could use it as a telephone. I could use the low pass filter or the high pass filter, whichever one I want, depending on what the story is and what I am trying to focus on at that point in time. So when I play this on, you will find out that, or you realize that this thing really absolutely sinks into what we are doing today. Exactly, you can see how this starts up so and this continues to move on and go on and go on and go on. Then so we are going to be introducing the parametric. I will be deleting this analog delay as well. I'll be introducing the parametric equalizer and parametric, and I'll be bringing it right into the audio. So when I click on edit, I have this graph right here, and I'll be explaining what the graph does. So right here we have the L1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's giving us 5 points, but this is the low and this is the high, meaning this is where the bass lies and this is where the high lies. So let's bring this down and listen to what the audio sounds like. So you can play this.
Dans ce cas, vous devriez écouter la bande sonore et ensuite prendre.
Let's take this up. And listen to it if we have a different.
Il est possible d'interagir tout au long de ce cours.
Can you agree with me that this sounds more deeper? Or if I take this up too as well, let's listen to what.
Il est possible d'interagir tout au long de ce cours. Dans ce cas,
this absolutely sounds more deeper, and this is how we can absolutely get if it's a male voice, this is how we can actually use the parametric equalizer to boost the male voice. And let's reduce the treble, which is the highs. Let's reduce this a little too as well, and let's hear what we have.
Il est possible d'interagir.
This continues to get thicker, this continues to get deeper, and so we could also use preset as well, vocal enhancer, depending on what you are working on. It could be heavy guitars, it could be beefy snares. If you are really into production of music, you know that these things are a gem. And what concerns us the most in this video is the vocal enhancer. So I'll be clicking on this, and you see it already has its own preset, and it has been pre-arranged. You just need to select them and work with them. So let's play this.
Il est possible d'interagir tout au long de ce cours.
This sort of actually modifies our voice in a way that is cool and subtle, that can work. So that's how you adjust and modify effects to suit your storytelling in Adobe Effects, in Adobe Premiere Pro. You can also do these things as well in Adobe Audition, and just play around and find out what could not be missing, but what could be interesting. So bye for now. See you in the next lesson.